Hello, welcome to my channel Motivated and Inspired. Today straightly I'm going to take you to the topic how you can be efficient, productive and very successful in life and be content overall. So you better listen to me and pay very much attention to me because I have failed so much and I have succeeded in little things. I have been able to rectify the mistakes that I do that makes me fail at the things that I want to achieve, and also how I get successful or achieve the things that I succeeded in. So basically, there is nothing magical or there is no miracle in success. It's all about you. I strongly believe everything that we achieve or everything that is happening in our life is an input we put in, okay, by ourselves, by someone close to us, in the aspect of who you become, okay, as a person. It has got to do with the environment you were born into, the parents that had you, who they are, how they brought you up, what they taught you, the values of life that they taught you, and everything that happened to you, the experiences you went through, the friends that you were surrounded with. It's all add up together to give you a certain kind of mentality. So your actions, your perceptions and views of life is based on those factors. That's how I see life. Now, to be successful, it's all about you again. How much input you put into everything that you're doing, the commitment. However, there is this magic or this thing that works miracles. Remember from the beginning I said there is nothing magical or miracle? Well, I lied. It is that you will be very successful. And it's so simple. All that we need to be productive, to be efficient, day in, day out. And since our input in every second of our daily life contribute to the result we are going to achieve tomorrow, it is very important. Okay? Now, this is what you need: a pen, a journal or agenda book or a paper, or you can just get a board and a marker or chalk. These are the two basic magical or miraculous objects ever to have. This is why it is. We forget, okay, we are not some kind of machines or some iPhone or iPad or whatever object or gadget that have sharp retentive memory. We tend to forget even the most important things about ourselves. We tend to forget. That's because we're going through a lot day in, day out. You have so much running through your mind every day. And depending on the kind of person you are, like me, I'm very hyperactive. I am doing something and I'm thinking about something else, and sometimes it's crazy. I just stop doing it and move to the next one. And I have to remind myself, no, why didn't you finish the first thing you were doing? First, finish it and then go to number 2. It's crazy with me. So I have been able to identify where my faults are or my problems or my flaws are. I am hyperactive and I want to do 1,000 things at the same time, and it is almost impossible. You have to focus on one thing, do it, finish it, and then you move to the other one. If you succeed in the first thing you're doing or you fail, it is going to contribute to the next thing you're going on, all right? Because you're going to learn lessons from there, the point 1. Why you fail, why you succeed, how you did it, what you should have done that you didn't do, what you didn't do, what you did right, all of those. You're going to learn from it, and then you move to stage 2 of whatever you want to do, and then you are able to do that, okay? Based on the experience you had with stage 1. First of all, to start this, you want to be successful. Say you want to buy a house. I'll use that. Buy a house, of which a house can be a liability or an asset depending on how you're going to use it. If you're going to live in, it's a liability because you have to pay insurance, you have to take care of it, you have to maintain and everything. It is a liability. So just for entrepreneurs or business motivated or business minded people, it's a liability if you're just going to live in it. However, if you're going to do a business with it, like put it on Airbnb or going to rent it or even share some part of the house with other people by renting whilst you live in the house, then it can be an asset because it's bringing you money or it's bringing you an income. Great. So let's just say, for example, you want to buy a house in 2 years. You have to put it down, write it. You know why? Because you might just forget that you want to buy a house. You might just forget that. And your attention will be driven away from that main goal that you have in 2 years' time to something else. It might be stolen away. So first of all, what you should do and what I do that works for me, okay, and I believe it will work for any other person. It had worked for me when I was in Ghana. I was doing this. I came here and then I just felt like, okay, it's time to have fun. We just got out of the stress and everything. So let's have fun. And I lost focus. I lost track of everything that I was doing. But the few moments or the few times that I'm able to pen down every of my thoughts, how I want to do it, I realized that I work towards it and I achieve it. It's very achievable. Nothing is bigger than you. You can achieve everything. So after you pen down that you want to buy a house in 2 years, every day you have to look at that. I want to buy a house in 2 years. Write down the date when you want to buy that house. When you're done with the date, write down what you're going to do to get a house. Are you going to work, working for other people, working for yourself, be a freelance, whatever. You have to relocate, to work, put in a plan. There must be a plan how to get that money to buy that house. Put the plan there, okay? So first you put the house, mind you, that house that is written down also has the location where you want to buy it, and then we come to point 2, you have the date. Number 3, you have the plan, that plan that you're going to use to achieve that house. After you do that, okay, you have to now write how much it is that house is going to cost. It might be more or less than the price that you prepared for, okay? Because mind you, this is a 2 years project, all right? So in 2 years, it might change or it might depreciate. We never know that. So have an approximate price. Then you know how much input, how much commitment you have to put into getting that amount to buy the house. And this is going to help you and keep you focused, and it will guide you of every decision that you make, every path that you're going to take, every risk, everything. It's going to guide you. If you don't have this or the plans and you know it, you are going to mess up. You're going to forget a lot. You're going to be stolen away from your own goals. And I think this is the biggest thief, okay, the biggest scam that steals us away, and we are the ones who allow it. So after you have finished writing all of this, every day when you wake up from bed, you might have some rituals, but before any rituals, and by that I mean maybe you do stretching in the morning, you go for running, you sip tea, you like to spend time to take some coffee. That is your morning rituals, okay? And it's amazing. So I encourage you, get yourself equipped when you wake up with something that motivates you, activates you, ready for the day, because there is a lot going out there. You have to be prepared for the day. Now, before that activity, include this into your rituals, okay? When you wake up from bed, you take your book, read through it, read through all your plans, all that you have written down, and read through it every time you do wake up. This will prepare you. It will motivate you. It will push you. It's going to be like that vehicle that is driving you to get to that point. But if you don't read it, you're gonna forget it. Like I forgot, I have some tea here to sip. It's the best. Fresh mint tea, anyway. So keep reading it every morning. It will guide you. It will keep your memory refreshed about your goals, and you will achieve it. And this is not only about what you want to buy, it's also about education, your everyday life, whatever you want to do every day, your agenda for the day. Write it down. If I don't write my agenda for the day, I'm a useless person, trust me. And it does happen every time. I forget, and it just happened, and I am not happy at the end of the day because I feel I have not achieved anything. I have not been able to do anything. I'm not productive. I haven't been efficient throughout the day. So apart from this big dream that we have in 2 years, that's just an example I'm giving you. Write your daily agenda, your daily schedule, even if they are short, even if it's just one thing that you do every day, like you go to work and work for 8 hours, you're gonna close. If there is something you want to do, right? Write it so that you don't forget. And every day when you wake up, after you are done reading your dreams, okay, in 2 years, your project for 2 years or 3 years or 1 year or 6 months or whatever it is, read your agenda for the day. And this is the magic. It's just pen and then a paper or agenda book or a journal. That's all you need. You are going to be successful with this, and you will thank me later. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a blessed weekend, and don't forget to share this video if it meant anything to you or I made sense to you. And subscribe. Don't forget to turn the notification button on your right arm so that you will get fresh videos anytime I upload them. You can also suggest to me what I'm doing wrong. I don't have a lot of subscribers. Something I'm doing wrong, just let me know. As I tell you, I lose focus a lot of time. That's my problem. That's why I'm sharing this video with you and the tricks that I use to keep me on track. And you can also help me by suggesting what kind of videos I should do. In Spain, tell me what to do. Cheers.
Stay motivated and inspired.